Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Christy. If you're new here, I am a reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay, and I'm doing a bins haul today. And this is not any ordinary bins haul. This is actually a haul from when me and my husband went to Orlando. So it's pretty exciting to show this finally. I have been wanting to film this for it's almost going on 2 weeks. So I'm actually filming at night. So I hope the lighting is not too awful. Definitely leave me some comments below and just let me know how the lighting is, because if it's decent, I will continue to film at night. I have filmed at night before. It always looks really rough, so I'm sorry about that, but I know tomorrow I want to begin filming a new full week of sales video, so I know I would not have time to do both. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hop right in. So for the majority of this haul, it's going to be from the Orlando bins. I can't remember which location it is. I might try to link it below or just place it in the description, because I know that there's a couple of locations in Orlando. If I'm not mistaken, we went to the one that was closest to Disney. And then we also stopped at a regular Goodwill. So I have a couple of pieces from the regular Goodwill that I'm probably going to go ahead and get out of the way first and just show those pieces. And then we will hop into the bins. We will hop into the bins haul is what I meant to say. I cannot remember how many pounds we got, but I think I spent around $30 at the bins, and then I spent a little over $20 at regular Goodwill, which was kind of crazy because I only got 4 things from regular Goodwill, and then I got a whole huge IKEA bag from the Goodwill bins for almost the same amount of money. So it's pretty crazy how much you can get at the Goodwill bins, which is honestly why people shop there. As you guys know, if you watched me before, I have kind of talked against going to the Goodwill bins. I don't like going there often. It's not my favorite, but I did want to check this one out in Orlando, and I'm glad I did because it was really good. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in, and we're gonna start with the regular Goodwill. So jumping right into the regular Goodwill, I first got 2 bags from there. This Goodwill that we went to particularly was very overpriced. I found some really good stuff, but the pricing was so outrageous that I couldn't bring myself to pay that. There was dresses there, from Maeve or, Anthropology brands that were priced at $50. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I was like, if this was to move to where I'm at, I would have to completely change my whole strategy when it comes to getting stuff to resell, because no honey, no. But I did find a couple of things that I thought was worth the price of that was around the price range that I wanted to pay for, that I feel like I could still make a profit on. One of those things being this cute little beachy bag. I feel like this is beachy to me. It may not be, but it's just a very simple straw-like bag. It has the stripes. It's by some brand called Jewel, and I just thought it was very clean and just basically brand new, so I decided to pick up this. I think I paid $5 for that, which is still a little bit pricey, but I knew this would eventually sell just because the style was really cute. Another bag that I picked up, and the last bag I picked up, was another straw bag. This is by the brand Draper James, and this retailed for, I think it was around $80 when I looked it up, which is pretty crazy. And this one also very clean, basically brand new. The only issue that this one has is it's missing the little scarf that is tied around it usually, but someone could easily tie one on there, so I thought this would be worth the pickup, and I also paid, I think, $5 or $6 for that. Another find, which I was looking at this, and I'm wondering if I got this from this Goodwill that I'm thinking about. If not, I'm still just showing it to you, but this is an Old Navy jumper style denim dress. As you guys know, this style specifically is just very popular right now, just the whole denim jumper dress. And I guess it's pretty classic, a classic type of style. I did also like that it's buttoned down the front. And if you watched my last like full week of sales video, I actually sold a jumper style dress like that was like zippered down the front, and it sold within like 30 minutes of me listing it, which was pretty crazy. And then the last item that I got from the regular Goodwill, and then we're going to hop into the Goodwill bins. I just wanted to go ahead and show these things just because I thought they were interesting to note. This is a vintage plaid, also jumper dress. Very cute. Another thing that I've noticed with this style of dress is that it gets a lot of attention. It's just a very popular style right now, and this is also linen blend. So if you see anything like this and is vintage, or even if it's not vintage, I would pick it up if it was me. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into the Goodwill bins haul now, which the whole experience there was really good. But we did stay when they were like bringing in some of the bins, and it was very different from there from what I'm used to. At this one, people line up, and then when they bring the bins out, people just run. At the Goodwill bins that I usually go to in my area, that does not happen. People just kind of, you know, go straight to it. So apparently at this location, you line up, you wait, and whoever waited in line is able to get to that bin first, and the rest of the people can't. It's kind of strange, but yeah, it was an experience, we'll just say that. But I will say that this Goodwill bin was so good. And what was crazy is, and what kind of like irritated me a little bit, sorry, there's like dust and it's getting on my nose, that's why I keep rubbing my nose. But we were looking at the bins, and we finally found one that was really good. And as soon as I was like, okay, this is a good bins, I'm gonna find so much stuff, and I was finding some stuff, they took that bin away, and I was just so disappointed. So anyway, the first find is this Loft t-shirt. I did go ahead and pick this up just because I know Loft doesn't sell for a lot of money, but again, we're paying little to nothing for these items. And this is also linen blend. It has this cute little tie detail at the bottom, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a newer Loft piece. And yeah, just great for summer, very lightweight. And I did figure out like the average cost for this haul. I paid $1.30 for each item, and the reason why that's a little bit higher is I did get an item that was pretty heavy that I will show you in just a minute, and that made the cost of goods a little bit higher than what it would have been if I would not have got something that was really heavy, is what I'm trying to get at. The next item that I got is this Adriana Papel sleeveless blouse. I did go ahead and get this just because in my experience, this style of like blouse does really well, just because it's very like office wear, and especially like the high neckline, and it has like some pleating detail to it. It's just very like dainty and just really cute in my opinion. This would just be a great closet staple to put like a black blazer over it and, you know, wear it to work. And it is a size medium, and Adriana Papel actually is a brand that is pretty priced. You know, like their stuff is not cheap is what I'm trying to say. The next item that I got is this Loft sweater. I did pick this up because it was new with tags. I probably would not have got this if it was not new with tags. And again, that's the Loft tag. And I like this one too because it kind of has a little bit of texture. There's like some embroidery. I forgot what this is called, but it's like little balls on it, and they look like, to me, they look like little flower bouquets. So I thought it was really cute. Of course, this is probably not going to sell right now, but I know that this will sell come wintertime, and especially because of the low cost of goods, I would pick up anything like any season, just because the low cost of goods, and I know it will eventually sell even if it does sit for a couple of months. And speaking of that, I did pick up another sweater, which you're probably like, Christy, it's June. I know, or actually it's almost July. I know, but this was so cute and I couldn't leave it behind. It's new with tags. It is a zebra print. I call this like a grandpa style sweater. It's just very oversized. This is actually a men's sweater, but I feel like it could go either way. Like if a woman wanted like a very oversized sweater. It's from this brand here, which I'm not really sure about this brand, but I do know this retailed for, I think it was around like $60. And it's great condition, new with tags. I had to pick it up. Of course, this did weigh quite a bit, so I probably paid maybe $5 for this. And that did drive up like the cost of goods up, but I thought it was worth picking up just because I know this will sell, and it already has quite a bit of attention on the platforms that is listed on. But I'm just going to hold out on it just because even though it is summer and I could probably sell it very quickly if I lowered the price, I know this will do well in winter, if that makes sense. Okay, and then the next item of clothing we have is this pair of men's Lucky Brand jeans. I did pick these up just because I feel like they're just a everyday casual style. And even if they set a little bit, because I do notice like my men's pieces tend to set a while. I don't sell as much men's clothing as I do women's clothing, especially on like Poshmark and stuff. But I know these will eventually sell. They're in really good condition. The only flaw that these have is on the bottom cuff or on the bottom of one of the cuffs, there's like a little bit of just kind of like a hole, which I did not see. But if I would have saw that, I probably would have still picked these up. So yeah. And they're like that stretchy denim, which is very comfortable. And the next piece that I picked up was kind of like an impulse like grab. I don't think I thought this one through here. This is like a vintage piece, but it does not have much going for it. It's not anything special. It's polyester. It's like this button down blouse with shoulder pads. I don't know what I was thinking when I said, oh yeah, let me take this one. But I have sold something similar to this in the past for like $9. So I know it'll eventually sell, I hope. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there, but will I still list it? Absolutely. And just hope to find a buyer at some point in time. The next find I thought was a pretty good find. This is Ann Taylor Factory, and I didn't pick it up because of the brand, because Ann Taylor, I mean, does all right. It's just not a brand that I actively look out for. None of these brands are, but I mean, it's the Goodwill bins. You're paying like $1 a piece for each item. I mostly will just pick up style unless I just find something that is a really good brand. But what I noticed with the Goodwill bins is if it's a good brand, a lot of times what happens, it's a good brand, but it's very worn out. So you kind of just have to pick through the junk, and even if it's not like the best brand, as long as the style is there, I will still pick it up. So this is just a cute blouse. I just knew this was a newer piece, so I went ahead and picked this up. Unfortunately, there is a slight bit of staining at the bottom that I did not notice, and I'm probably not going to be able to show you, but it almost looks like deodorant staining, and I have washed this and it's still there. So what I'll probably do is try to stain treat it, and if it doesn't come out then I will just list it as is. I think there's a trick of how to get deodorant out of clothing. I just don't know what that trick is, but there it is right there. Maybe you can see that, but it's pretty faint, but it's definitely there. I just don't know how I'm gonna get that out. But yeah, we will see. If you hear any noise in the background, one of my dogs is crying because it's kind of storming right now. So the next item was also like an impulse grab. This is by a brand called Real Legends. And we were kind of in a hurry, so I did not run comps on any of these things, if I'm being quite honest with you, because we didn't want to stay there long. So I just grabbed what I thought was good, but this is like a long sleeve, almost a mesh material shirt. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a fishing shirt. Maybe that's why it's called Real Legends. But I did notice for this one specifically that there was a flaw on the back, and I'm probably not going to be able to find it right now, but it was very faint, like like a piece, like a small speck of paint or something. So I will probably just note that in the listing, and hopefully it will still sell. So the next find was very exciting, and this was from that bin that I was saying that I was like, okay, I just found a really good bin. So this is a pair of Carhartt pants, you guys, and it's the cargo style, and they're brown, but they're in great condition. It's just like a slight bit of wash wear to them, but if you don't know much about Carhartt, like, they'll basically sell in almost any condition. Like, you can sell a pair of Carhartt pants with like paint stains on them and like grease stains, and they will still sell, just because people are actively looking for them for work, I guess, and it doesn't really matter of, you know, what shape they're in. But these are in great condition. They're a size 34-30, so slightly shorter leg, but I think they'll still do pretty good, and I was really excited to find these. And then the next two pieces I kind of picked up for myself, and I probably will keep these. This is a pair of Victoria's Secret, like, little pajama pants. I just thought these were so cute, and there's like no staining or anything to them. They're in great condition, so these will probably just stay with me. Because even if I was to list these, I would get probably no more than $10 or $15. If I would have found like the pajama top to this, I probably could have got like, what, 20, 25, but it's just the pants, so I might as well just keep it for myself. As well as these are Gap body, and they're the cutest little pink pants, and these have dachshunds on it. Is that how you pronounce that, dog? Dachshund, but little doggies on the front. So cute. So I had to pick these up, but again, because they're my size, I'm just going to go ahead and pick them up. I needed some pajama bottoms anyway, and I might just get a little bit of wear out of them, and then probably just lot them together eventually, once I get a little bit of wear out of them. Okay, and then the next piece was actually from that bin that I was talking about as well. This is just the coolest looking jacket. It is from NASA, and it has the NASA and the Mars symbol on the front, and it's just in really good condition. It's kind of like a windbreaker. It has a hood, and it was just really good condition, so I was like, I have to pick that up. I ended up looking up the comps of these, and people had them listed around like $40, and I'm looking to sell this around $30 maybe, so I thought that was a really good find. And then this piece I picked up because it was new with tags. It's from the brand Sophia Jeans, which is not a brand I would pick up, but new with tags. It's also plus size, and it's just like a really soft, like, sweater material. So I thought that would be a good pickup for someone that is just trying to find like some staple pieces for their wardrobe. Okay, you guys, we just have a couple of more items, and then we are done with this haul. This is another piece that I'm probably going to keep for myself. This is the cutest little t-shirt with a sunflower on the front. How cute is that? And it's in really good condition. That's another reason I picked it up. And I love t-shirts, so this will probably just be part of my closet, which I'm totally fine with. And then also picked up this, and the reason why I picked this up is because this is Chico's, and it's a size 2, which, if I'm not mistaken, that is a size large. I believe it's a size large. I could be wrong by that, but it's the cutest sleeveless striped blouse. It has the tie at the bottom, and I just thought it was really cute. Oh, I had the neck was kind of messed up, so that's what it looks like. Great condition. It's also the no iron line, which is very popular not only with Chico's, but even in other brands that make like more of a mature style clothing, like the no iron. If you put that in your title, some people really will search that out, just because it does not get wrinkled and you don't have to iron it. So It's great for people that are traveling, you know. Okay, and then the last piece, which I feel like we went through this so quickly. I thought this was going to take me so much longer to film. But the last piece was something I picked up because it was plus size. This is like a sweater style. I don't know what you would call this because it does have an opening in the back, if you can see that. But it's just from the brand Universal Thread, which is Target. But the reason why I went ahead and picked it up was just because it was plus size and I thought it was kind of cute. So yes, that is the last item of clothing. What do you think? Do you think I did okay at the Goodwill bins? Every time I go there, I never find anything that's like, wow, amazing, like showstopper or anything. But I do find like bread and butter pieces that are gonna bring in anywhere from like $15 to $25 per item. And for me, that's okay. That's decent considering the cost of goods that I am paying for them. And also I'm able to bulk up on inventory for a lower cost of goods, which is always great because as you list, obviously you get more traffic to your closet, so it ends up just all balancing out and being beneficial. Anyway, you guys leave me comments down below and tell me what you think of my haul. And these items should all be listed. There's a couple that I know of just looking at this pile that I have not listed yet, but for the majority, most of them are listed. If there's something that you cannot find that you are interested in and you don't see it listed in my closet, just reach out to me in the comments below and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.